Good morning, everyone. We are back. We're doing another what I eat in a day today. So I got a new phone and I'm gonna record the vloggy aspects of it on this. So hopefully this quality of the phone is a little bit better than my old phone. We won't know until I put this on the computer. Last time in my what I eat in a day, I told you guys I was back on counting calories. That's what I'm doing still. I've actually lost about 7 pounds so far, so that is awesome. I don't really have a goal in mind for weight loss. I'm just trying to just eat better right now, and however much weight I lose is however much weight I lose, and you know, I don't want to put a number on it. I have to go to the store. It's Monday morning. It's the Monday after 4th of July weekend, and I don't have a lot in the house. So I'm gonna, Bella. So I'm going to run to the stores quick, and then I'm gonna make a breakfast sandwich. I've been making this breakfast sandwich almost every day. It's made with chickpea flour, and it's so good. I'm excited to share this recipe with you guys. So I have to go to Whole Foods and Stop and Shop. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that. And when I get back, we'll make breakfast. What are you doing? Are you being lazy today? Are you being lazy? Bella could literally stay in bed all day. So I just got home from the store, so I figured I'd show you what I got real quick. So these chickenless patties from Whole Foods are my absolute favorite. They're so good, and I love the 365 brand because it's actually a little bit cheaper. Then I got the 365 cheddar cheese slices. These are great. And then the other thing I got from Whole Foods was this Beyond Beef. I finally found this. I'm excited. I don't know what I want to do with it yet. I don't know if I'm going to use it today or not. We'll see. And then I ran over to Stop and Shop. I got these English muffins. I usually get the regular, just the white ones, but they didn't have them today because they didn't get their shipment in yet. So I mean, the whole wheat ones will be fine, but I prefer the white ones. They're so good. Banza chickpea pasta was on sale, 2 for $6 or something, so I figured I might as well grab these. These Gardein breakfast sausages are so good. I really like them, and they're perfect on the breakfast sandwich. And I grabbed some rice cakes. So we are now going to make breakfast, and I have to feed the dogs. So let's make breakfast. I'm gonna take a 1/4 cup of chickpea flour and put it into a bowl. Chickpea flour is amazing. It has such high nutritional content. Then we're gonna take nutritional yeast, a little bit of black pepper, just a tiny bit, I don't measure this stuff out, a dot of turmeric, just so that way it adds a little color, and a little bit of salt, and that's literally all you need. You could add in black salt, I guess, if you wanted to, but I really like the way this tastes. Mix with the dry ingredients so they're well incorporated together, and then we're gonna add in a 1/4 cup of water. Same amounts water to chickpea flour. And it's going to seem pretty runny, actually, but don't worry. Yeah, I was trying to show you how it's pretty liquidy, but don't worry, it cooks totally fine. So then in a really good nonstick pan, I am just going to make 2 little chickpea flour pancakes. Basically they look like little pancakes, and I just like to do this so I can stack them in the sandwich. If you want to make one big one to fit in there, I mean, I guess you could, but they just fit better when you do it with 2. So you cook it just like pancakes. You'll see all these bubbles start to form, and that's when you know you're ready to flip it. And I like to add some sort of a vegan breakfast meat. I'm using the Gardein sausage patties here. You could use, vegan bacon, vegan turkey, sometimes I do. And then I'm just gonna take my English muffins, warm them up, get them a little toasty on both sides. And this breakfast takes literally 15 minutes to make. It's really not that intense, and I like to do it all in the one pan. It makes my life easier. So then I'm just adding on all the ingredients, and I'm going to use the vegan cheddar cheese that I got from Whole Foods. And then this is a little trick I've been doing because steam helps to melt cheese. So I add a little bit of water into the pan, and that way it just creates steam. Don't worry, it's not gonna get anything soggy. You just cover it and then let it go until the cheese is melted and all the water's gone, and then you get this beautiful melted cheese. Look how good that looks. And I just like to have some fruit, a little bit, so I had strawberries today, and that's it. That's this really easy breakfast sandwich. I'm obsessed with it. I eat it every day. It's really high in protein. It's satisfying. It's so good. All right, guys, it is around 12:30. I'm about to go to the gym and Trader Joe's. I go to 3 different food stores to buy all different things. It is a process, but I find I get better things certain places. So I found the Beyond Meat ground beef, which I showed you guys, so I'm so excited about that. I figure maybe for lunch we'll use the Banza pasta, make a chili or hamburger helper, mac and cheese or something. All right, I'm gonna go to the gym, and I'll see you guys in a little while. All right, so for lunch, I took a little bit of olive oil, 1/2 teaspoon, and some onions, and chopped that up really small, and I just cooked that in a pan real quick. Then we're gonna add in the Beyond Beef, and like I said, I was trying to make a hamburger helper with this, so I you know, kind of use my spatula to break up the little beef pieces, the Beyond Beef pieces. And then I added some seasonings. I kept it simple with chili powder, black pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder, but you know, you could use whatever you want. And yeah. So just gonna move that around, get it nice and crispy and get it cooked, and just let all those flavors work together. Then I'm using the Banza chickpea pasta. I've been really liking this. I find it's best to actually cook it for a little bit longer and get it really soft. Then I just made my mac and cheese with almond milk, the Trader Joe's Cashew Fiesta dip, and some vegan cheddar shreds. I'll have the full ingredients down below. I've been really loving doing this, and the Cashew Fiesta dip from Trader Joe's is really awesome, so it works great for mac and cheese. And I'm just gonna add a little more almond milk so it gets really nice and creamy, and just let that cook until everything, you know, the cheese sauce had thickened up a little bit. And yeah, this is it when it was done. I just topped it with green onion and jalapeno. Sitting on my floor, I just took pictures of the mac and cheese with the Beyond Meat in it, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a taste test of it because this is my first time trying the Beyond Beef. That's this product. Also, I'm sorry, I'm really gross from the gym. Okay, so basically, you know how the hamburgers have that kind of like charboiled taste, like that? It's like a fake taste in there. It kind of tastes like that a little bit. Like you still get that like hint of a weird flavor, you know what I mean? I mean, it tastes better, it's less. I was actually talking to somebody on Instagram about this. Like the flavor is not as strong. With the like mac and cheese aspect of it and like the jalapeno and green onion and stuff, it's not as bad, but it's still a little strong. Like I'm skeptical to use this for meatballs or something because I feel like it's gonna taste like a hamburger. I have to play around with it more. I have to see. I put in a decent amount of seasonings, but maybe it just needs more seasonings. So I'm gonna eat this and I will see you guys at dinner time and after a shower. Something else I talked about in my last What I Eat in a Day, but just in case you didn't see it, is I do take a women's multivitamin. You know, this serving size is 4 gummies. I just take 2 because honestly, these are kind of expensive and I save a little money if I only take 2. Yeah, so they look like this. They're just made with fruits and veggies, and I'll link them down below if you're interested. Hello everyone, it is around 7:35. I just got out of the shower, obviously, as you can see, my hair is wet. And we are going to start making dinner. I'm not super hungry because I did eat lunch pretty late, but by the time I finish making everything, I'm sure I'll be hungry. So I'm gonna make the Trader Joe's sriracha baked tofu because I'm obsessed with it, it's so good. But honestly, if you can't find it anywhere, I feel like you could just take sriracha, like coat the tofu in cornstarch, cook it in a pan, and then add the sriracha on top and it'd be pretty much the same thing. I have some rice noodles from Lotus Foods. They were very sweet and sent me over a very nice package of stuff, so I'm gonna make that, and I think I'm just gonna put in like a easy peanut sauce. I have some bok choy to use up. I'm gonna use some edamame, broccoli, green onion, sesame seeds, lots of veggies in here because I have not eaten as many vegetables as I usually do in my day. And I just want to quickly say that every day of eating is different for me. Some days I eat a little better, some days I eat a little worse, and I think it all balances out eventually. And as long as I'm getting most of my vitamins and minerals, I'm okay with it. And this is my own health journey, my own way of doing things. You may do things differently if you were trying to lose weight and be healthier. For me, counting calories is working, exercising pretty hard is working. You know, I know it might seem like I burned a lot at the gym, which I did. That's my goal. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that as a little sort of like disclosure. What's that? Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Is it disclosure? Disclosure? I've been watching Stranger Things. So good. I'm on episode 6 now. By the time this goes live on Thursday, I'll have finished it, but let me know if you guys watch it down below. Don't spoil anything for anybody else if they didn't watch it yet. All right, let's make dinner. I know a lot of people don't believe in frozen vegetables. I think any vegetable is better than no vegetable, and if a frozen vegetable is what gets you to eat more vegetables, then eat your frozen vegetables. I use frozen vegetables all the time, and you know, I think if it's what makes it easier for you to eat vegetables and quicker, then do what you gotta do. So I just quickly steamed some bok choy by just adding some water in and putting a lid on top, letting it get nice and soft. To cook the rice noodles was really easy. You just put them in water for a few minutes. They're gonna cook, and then you rinse them with cold water. There's directions on usually the back of them. And then I just made my sriracha tofu in a little pan. Again, I'm using a nonstick pan, so I don't have to use oil. I'm not opposed to oil, just trying to keep less oil in my diet right now. And this was Roxy. She was so funny playing with the dish towel. Look at her. She's so cute. So in here I have the cooked pad thai, rice noodles, and bok choy. And then I made a peanut sauce with like 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, a little bit of maple syrup, and water. And I'm gonna put that on there and coat the noodles and everything in it. And then this was dinner, all done. I just topped it with some green onion and sesame seeds, and it was delicious. So my dinner's all done. I'm ready to eat it. Looks good. I'm gonna watch The Office, hang out, do a little stuff on the computer, and then I'm gonna also show you guys my little snack I've been loving. It's like my little sad version of dessert. I tried some of the peanut sauce with the pad thai noodle. It could have used probably more peanut butter, but I was trying to go lighter on the peanut butter, and maybe like a dot of soy sauce if you guys try this at home. I prefer plain vegetables. I get so many comments and questions being like, why don't you season your vegetables? It's just because I like plain vegetables, so I don't do it. If you want to add, seasonings to yours, add it on, who cares? But I like it plain, that's how I eat it. All right, my friends, it is 9:45. I'm gonna make my little sad dessert that I've been eating. It's actually pretty good. I take a rice cake and I melt a little bit of peanut butter and a few chocolate chips on there, and it's kind of like a big warm Kit Kat. Kind of, because like, how like Kit Kats or like have the rice in them, like the rice crunchy part, like the crispy wafer kind of thing going on, and the peanut butter like gives it like a candy bar kind of feel. So it's actually pretty good. And either I'll drink it with a glass of tea, like a cup of tea, or a glass of almond milk. Yeah, I don't know, it kind of gives me like warm cookie, Rice Krispie, like treat vibes. I don't know. I know that probably sounds really silly. Like, it keeps me satisfied, but it's not gonna break any calories. It's not gonna like break the bank on all the hard work I did today. And I'm a big believer in balance and, enjoying the things you're eating. And that's how I like to diet. That's how I like to function when I diet. Yes, I could sit here and eat the most perfect diet, but it's gonna drive me crazy. So it's a little bit better for my mental health if I have little indulgences here and there. And like I said, I've been losing weight, so it's not like stunting my weight loss. I'm gonna put a little insert now of Chronometer. So here's everything in Chronometer. You can see I got 1,888 calories for the day. I had a calorie deficit of about 1,000 because I had 545 calories remaining that I could have eaten, plus more from what I burned. I got 98% of my targets. You can see all my vitamins, minerals, nutrients, 224 carbs, fat was 74.5, and protein is 103. I was a tiny bit low on potassium. That's okay. A little bit low on a few amino acids. It's all right. So yeah, this is everything for the day. That was our video. I hope you guys enjoyed everything that I ate today. I'll put the recipes for everything down below in the description box. I don't really like to do blog posts for this since they're kind of like all over the place. I will one day do a real hamburger helper recipe because it's actually been on my list of things to do. And I had a burp. Sorry. And yeah, if you guys like this, you already know, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff helps the channel out. If you make anything from this video, like the breakfast sandwich or the hamburger helper or anything, tag me on Instagram. Love to see your creations. And I will see you on Sunday with another video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.